everybody, here's a new video for the Indian summer, and I'm gonna show you in this video a little bit how to play with the templates for the weekly templates. And let's get it started. I will not totally complete those templates, but give you some ideas how to use them. First of all, we have, like always with the weekly templates, we have 9 different templates. We have the weeks, 38 to 42, and then we have some extra ones. And we start with the multi photo template. Here we go, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 images, and for that I'm gonna pick one of my selected images already, and let's get it started. And I think I like to have some purple colors in that one. Maybe make those a little bit smaller, those images, to have a better overview what I have. I'm using here the Adobe Bridge for the selection of my images, and I think that's a nice feature from Adobe, and it's very handy to use. Okay, I would say we have fall, and I like those lavender colors here, and maybe we take that one. I'm start to pick up one and another. Here we go. Let's pick that one. I have always, when I work in Photoshop, always have this here in the top left corner, auto select, and then I choose layer. So I will be sure when I click somewhere around in my template, it always choose directly the mask or the layer I need to work on immediately. If you turn that off, if that's unchecked here, you will be able to select something. You need to go directly into the layers and go there on the layer, and then work on that. This is something what you need to get used to, or what you like to have. It's up to you, and I work always with this settings in Photoshop. Okay, so I click here, and so I immediately got the selection of the mask 6 here, and now I have copy paste the image, and I'm gonna size that down, and I'm gonna make a clipping mask. So that's my first image. Maybe now I'm going to pick that one. It's just my hard drive. Okay, we take that one, copy, and we use maybe that one. We paste that in, and I like to have this detail exactly how I just pasted in. You don't need to size down always your images, and maybe we can use exactly the same image a second time on the layout. So I'm gonna place that the same image again, but I want to have it in that kind of mask here. So I'm click on it, so it's selected, and I will be sure that the image is just placed above my mask, and I can clip it. Just the detail isn't that nice here. Maybe we can move it a little bit around, and I think this one is pretty nice. Okay, so we have the same image with two different focus on and clipped in that frames. Okay, here we go. Then we go back to the images, and we going to pick this one. Okay, copy, and we place that one on top of it here. That image is a little bit small, so we can make it a little bit bigger. And we have the focus on this tree. We place that and we clip it, and it's done. Okay, then we, oh, it always goes back here. What I like to have now is maybe, okay, we use that one. We'll use that girl. Now we have one problem. The color of this image, that's now a tip. That's now a tip. Okay, the color of this image is this green, brown, neutral colors. I like to have that this image will get the same vibe, the same hues like I have already here on my page. What I'm gonna do now is I open the image I have already placed, and those both, open them both in Photoshop. Okay, so here's the trick. We go to I just see that I have all those. I'm gonna close the other PSD files with the templates just so they don't disturb me, because, and that one we close as well. Okay, this is the template number 1. This is the girl. Then we go to adjustment. We go down and we go to match color. Okay. There is a window now popping up. It says on top destination image, and then we have image statics. Here we have source, and here we can choose the opened images. Okay, we choose now the last one here, and you see immediately there is the image loaded from this lavender field, and the colors are attached to the girl image. It looks like it's very, very purple, and we now can choose here in the luminance, color intensity, and the fade. Okay, maybe we try the neutralize, but you can see that the color gets the image gets the color of the loaded image. And we can play here a little bit along. I think that one is enough. Okay, this is the image now. We have a little bit of purple in it, and I think it now fits perfectly to the other images. I want to have it in that frame here. Click on the mask, copy it in, and move it into the right place. A little bit turn it around. We make it a little bit smaller, and we clip that. You can see now that we have in this image a little bit of a purple. I think it's not perfect with that image, but it's we can choose it with another. Let's go back. Okay, that was the original version. We go to image again. We go to adjustment, match color. Okay, we choose here the second one. And you can see here we have a little bit more brown colors. The green gets more intense. And maybe we slide that a little bit down, the luminance. Maybe we do that a little. Luminance is when it brightens more the image, and with that color intensity you get a more, you go back to the vintage look. So I think the fade is down to 0 good, and I think so maybe that one coordinates a little bit better. Let's place it on top of that, and I think it looks way better than the first one. Yes, definitely. Okay. We only have here a little purple in the dress of the girl, but I think it's a little bit of a touch, and it's okay, and you don't overload the whole image with the purple color. So it coordinates now, but it's not overloaded. Okay. Then we choose the next. Always. So here we go. We can choose now maybe those grapes. I like them. And we click on the mask here, place it, and we clip it. Okay. So I will do that now a little bit faster with the images, because that's now nothing big anymore. Maybe we use now that background image here and clip it. It's now here clipped. Maybe it looks better when we clip it on the watercolor mask over here. And let's use a papers. We have I think I like that one from the collection. It also has this very feminine, soft purple colors. Okay. We take one of those images. I like that one. Okay. Make it smaller. That was not too small. A little bit, and clip it. So here we go. I think it looks better without the attached image, but we can use it now on that mask here, and we move it up, clip it, and make it also smaller. We grab the handles here, they are out of the canvas size. So here we go. This is our 8 photo layout now. I have attached here already a pattern. Let's go to the styles. They are all in the Painter's Toolbox styles, and I'm gonna load them now into, oh, I have moved them all around. That's Painter's Toolbox here. Does it? Nope. We glitter the leaf styles here, and then we go back and we load the style mix. Where is it? Solid. Okay, here we go. And the watercolor and the glitter we also can load. Okay. So all the styles from the collection are loaded now and should show in my styles palette. And choose here large thumbnail so I have a better overview. Let's try here a different kind of pattern, and we use from the leaf styles here. There's also a purple one, and maybe this black frame here is a little bit harsh, and we can attach here maybe a purple glitter style, or this paint style, or that one looks also nice. Oh, those cracked, that's also nice. So we go and choose the white frame here, and then we have 2 same frames. And I think now the layout is for me now done. I will use it now for the preview in my for the weekly templates, and going to the next template. I'm gonna save that one for later use, and I'm gonna close it, and the girl we also close, and we go back to the template folder. So we have the next one. That one is also with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 images. And let's see now, I have a folder with stock photos. I bought them once, and there are sure someone with a series of different photos we can use here in that template. Okay, I think that one is nice. Okay, what do we have now? Here are colors. They not really coordinate with the colors of the collection. This is also an extra tip here. Maybe the pink is very bright and very bold. I like to have the pink a little bit down, and also maybe the yellow of the leaves are more going into red, and this is what we try now a little bit to change. All images are on one layer here, so we have to work only for one. It's like for one image. I'm going now to the to image adjustments, and we choose here replace color. Another window pops up, and here we have the possibility to choose a color in an image. And first of all, we have here those fuzziness is here now on 200. It's very high, and we have here the image. You can let it display like that, but the selection is always better because you can see when you click now what is selected. Okay, now we select the pink on this one, and you can see everything on the image which have this pink tone is now selected. And when I'm going down here with the saturation, you see the color, the pinkish color changes now a little bit into a purple. That's the slider with the saturation. When you go up to hue, you can change totally the color itself. And what you can see that it not selected all. That's a little bit of a problem with that replacement color. It can be that you not will be able to select everything, so you need to make more steps to select and change the colors. So, but what we not want to do is now to really change this color. We want to only that it dims a little bit down. Let's replace here also. Okay, I only need to have the coordinating colors for this collection. I load them here from the Painter's Toolbox, and we go to the Painter's Toolbox colors. They are always free in the shop. Okay, double click on the colors, and you see now the colors coordinating to my collection are loaded here and show up in my swatches palette. And I'm gonna change here into large thumbnail as well, so this is what I like to have. Okay, we go back to image, adjustment, replace color, and then we go to the leaves. We choose this gold yellow tone from the leaves. Let's see what we can do. We go down with the saturation, and you see that the more down you go with the saturation, that you get a more vintage kind of tone into your photos. But we also like to have now, maybe this red of this color from the collection, or maybe a brown from the collection. What we can now do is we click on the result, and then a color picker window pops up, and now we can pick the color from the collection, and you see immediately how it changes. The red, or we take the purple. This is now experimental. Maybe you get results. They are not really realistic. This purple leaves are not very realistic, but it looks kind of, I want to have it. This is the orange. Let's go through all those. Oh, this is something what also looks nice, and you can see how the whole image is now changed its colors, but they still and they coordinate with your color palette. That's something what I really like to use often. If you want to coordinate your images with the collection, that's something what you like. What it's up to you. What maybe you want to have all your colors how they are, or you want to have a page that coordinates with everything. Try it out and see what you love to have on your pages, how you like to handle it. Okay, I think now that the images are perfect, and I'm going to open now again the template, and we fill now the template with the different images. So we choose that one. We click on the mask. I don't need that action. And whoops. We move that down and we clip that girl. Oh. Okay. You see also here the leaf here. Maybe we need to change later a little bit of the color of this leaf, that it maybe coordinates a little bit better to this wool hat and the scarf she wears. But let's bring in firstly those photos. I like to have that here. She's a beauty. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Then we have that one here. And also what I have done in this templates, when you click on a mask, everything is hold together, that you not miss a shadow or anything. So you will be able to move around anything, and maybe also turn around. You can turn around your frames. So we can use here this photo, which is it landscape? Yes, it's landscape. So clip it, and then we have the next one. That's also a nice one. And here we go. So here we have and now we have the problem that everything is clipped together. So when I move around, also the washi tape, everything moves around. I like to have now that the washi tape can be selected and move around without the attached frame and shadow and everything. So we go on the layer of the washi and go on the bottom here and click on this little link icon, and now the washi tape is unlinked to the other layers, and we can turn it around so it now coordinates. I think it fits better when it's upside down. Next photo we take is maybe that one, and we use, so we have here that one with without any pink in, and here with one without pink. So we choose that one with the pink again. Okay, we clip that one, and then we going to use not this. Then we use that one. And this is something you can do with the series of photos you have. And for that, this templates are just perfect to use. Which one? Do we have that one already? That one? Yes. Okay. So we have now all images, all mask filled. And we go now to the background. We have now here this pink, and we like to have to change this red color and that it coordinates here with that pink. And we use here the layer. We go again to the adjustment, replace color, and then we go to result, click in it, and pick this pink color. No. Let's see. Show sampling all layers. Okay. Going back, I just see that I don't have the layer named in that template. Replace color. The question is just yet now. Okay, now we have the right color. If you now look in the background, we have this more pinkish color here and have it changed. Okay, then we have here this leaf, this little cluster here, and it can also coordinate. So we go again back to the replacement color. I have it on a extra keyboard, and that's why it pops up. Okay, let's see what we can do now with the color here, that it more coordinates. We pick the color. I think, oh yes, the purple is good. It's not very realistic, but I don't think that it's always in need that something needs to be realistic. Okay, what I now want to add is also a nice solid paper, or we use from the mixed media paper. I think they are too wild, so we are going back. Those blurred canvases, this can look pretty nice here. Let's try that one. We go back and do that one in the background, or we can do it, or we place it again, the same and clip it. And now we go on the watercolor and we change the effect here. We say multiply, or we go to color burn, or we go to lighten. You see, there are not a lot of much changes, a little bit, but I think it's not necessary. What we also can do is now change the color itself of the solid paper we placed over. We go to watercolor, and so that's nice now. And you have now a slight turquoise from the palette again here on the page. It's not much, but it's a little bit. It's over here. Let's zoom in. Over here a little bit, not much. Okay. In this template, I will delete the text and place from the Indian summer a word art, and we do have nice word arts here. I think changing leaves is something that would perfectly fits here. Okay, here we go. We can go to the styles now, and I didn't loaded the Indian summer color styles. They are in the painter's toolbox. Colors, this is the free pack, and we choose here the styles, and now you have the coordinating style colors here loaded in your in your style palette, and we can choose here different colors for the word art. And maybe they are all too soft. I think the purple would be nice, but let's try some glitter. What happens here? Or we have here the mixed styles, and I think I like that style from the solid paint styles the most. This is how it looks before, and this is how we changed it now. What you can do now, if you see the change is half on the image and half over the image, and you can pick the tool here, the polygon lasso tool, and click just around this word changing, and now you press Command Shift J. What now happens is that with that command you cut out the selected area, and it copied in as a new layer. When I turn now the layer off, you see it's now only the word leaves, and on the next layer is the changing, and both layers do have now the same pattern overlay or the same style. Now we can move this word changing a little bit. Maybe we place it more up here so we can read it better. And what we also can do now, maybe change only for the leaves a little bit the style. And for that we go into the styles on the bottom of the layers window. Go to stroke, and we choose here color from the color palette. We go to the swatches, and we choose here a little bit of maybe we also can do that, and we use that one. Okay, inside we go outside here, and we go up with the stroke size. Okay, now it's like a little bit of a cut out word. And what I also always like to attach when I do a stroke around a word art is a little bit of a shadow, that it more stands up from the background. So we go to the drop shadow, and now we go change the distance, and we change the size. Let's see, where is it? Here it comes softly. Maybe we go up with the opacity, and you can see it's like a cutout sticker style you have now attached by yourself. When you move with your mouse around on your, you can see that you can change only by using the mouse the direction of the or the angle of the shadow by yourself. You don't need that to do here with the sliders. You also can use here your mouse and move that up and down, or how you want. Okay. Let's try a different color again for the stroke. Maybe we try a real white, and I think that's too harsh. Maybe we try this red. That's something that works not at all. The purple, and I think the bright beige color here, this neutral tone here, is just perfect. Everything else, what you also can do, you can try to pick up. You have here the picker. You can see you not only can pick from the swatches out, you also can pick from any image here a tone. You see, wherever I click, the stroke gets the color from the picker. So that's something you always can do. But I think we go back to this bright neutral tone here. And I would say for me this template is now done. I'm gonna save that one and close it, and we go to the next one. I'm closing this image as well, but I don't save the changing of the colors in this image, that I have the original one still. Go back to my folder, and we have here an artsy, really artsy page. Let's see what we can have. Just a moment. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and pick something to drink like me and watch me scrap here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have. What you can do is to understand a little bit a template is to turn off all the masks and turn them all separate way on, that you see what happens, that you understand what you can do. You see here and here, and here's the mask, and then you see the overlay, and this is for the text. Okay, let's turn it on again. We place now here on the bottom first an image. We go to the pictures and we choose maybe that one. And we have here also again the problem that those colors do not coordinate perfectly with our collection. We go again to replace the color. It's image adjustment and then replace color. And I want to change the blue a little bit into more purple. One click and we have a coordinating image. Let's see what happens when we attach them on the same image on two different masks. Okay, we have here that one. So the whole image is now placed, and there is not much different. Only with the overlay we have over here, it makes it a little bit grungy. Okay, let's try something with multiply or with the screen, color Dutch, overlay. It's playing. When I do the templates, I don't have a, how can I say, an idea what I want to have in the end. Okay, I don't think that it multiply. Okay, we make multiply here on the bottom image because the grungy paper. Let's see. You see we have here a grungy paper, and when we attach this image, then it gets the texture of the paper, and we place that now overlay here. Nope, that's not good. Okay, and then we have this mask here in the middle. I like to have here maybe a face. It would be nice. Shall we do this puppy? Or do we go to stock? Let's see what we can use here. Okay, we have here this mask over here, and then we make it smaller, we clip it, and now you can see that this girl is a little bit hiding here out of this. We have the tree in the background. Maybe we move that a little bit to the side, even though I think that it looks fun when it's out of that trees here. Okay. That's now also a trick, and that works only in Photoshop CC, because only those Photoshop versions do have smart objects. That's totally new. Smart object is something, it's really a different world. It needed a long time until I understood what it's behind them. I try a little bit to explain you that now. Okay, we have the image of the girl. We want to change the color, but everything is now on one layout, and I like to have now this one image on a separate own as a single image. For that I go to, we have here on the top of the layers, we go down to convert to smart object. Okay, and you immediately see here in the bottom corner an image, little icon, and you need to go on that image and make a double click now on it, and you can see now the image opens up in its own file, and it's called .psb. It never opens as a PSD or TIFF file or whatever. But now you are able to concentrate really only on that one image and nothing else. You have that image, and now you can change the color. For example, add a filter if you like. I'm going to use now a filter. It's something I've bought. I'm going to show you only. Maybe we make a black and white one, or Polaroid, vintage. So you don't have those filters in your Photoshop. It's really an unordered or bought. Okay, I apply that now, and let's see what happens. Okay, it changed now, and now it changed into a second layer. And when we press now, make that, I'm gonna make that smaller. Okay, this is the image, And now watch here on your layout the image. Okay, I save now, press Command Save, and you can see what happened. You have now changed the image, the photo, on an extra file, and you can close it now, and it's there, and I think it looks fun. That's a layout that really is something you can play with. What you also can do now is pick the image plus the mask. Make this little icon here that they are clicked together, and now maybe we make it a little bit bigger, this image, so the girl looks out only with the eyes here, and this little window kind of thing comes from the overlay itself. So does have here a kind of fracture in the in this overlay, and that's why I made this little mask behind it. If you want to size that down, okay, with the mask and the image itself. And what the good thing is now, the image is now a smart object, and you can change the size of the image as often you want. It will never lose the original resolution. It will always stay in the resolution how you have it before you made it to the smart object. So when you size an image or a photo up and down and scale it and change the size of it in many ways, you lose the quality of the image will be gone. And this is what never happens if you have a smart object. So what I can recommend always is, as soon as you place an image on your layout and you have Photoshop CC, use Smart Object for your images. That's also nice when she's looking like that one. Okay. Okay, that's, I know Smart Object, that's really something total. It's kind of a new world. You not will believe what you all can do. Only if I now change totally, I destroy here the. If you not would have now it as a smart object, and you work around and whatever, you will have that image how it is now. But with a smart object, and when you now go on, double click on this little icon here, you still have your image, and you still have your first layer. If you want to have it back, save it, and it's there. And if you not if you want to have it it's now transformed. That's the right word. You can replace it from the smart object back to your canvas here, okay? And you have it again. You can start from the beginning. You have the original file. You can convert it to smart object. You can close that one. You can throw that first one away. So that's now gone. And you can start from new. Okay? What I did is that okay, smart object here, we open it again, and maybe we add now color. What does that filter? I have no idea anymore. Didn't use that much lately. And okay, let's see what we can add here. A little bit of a filter, black and white, B, nature, remove color. That's nothing what I like to have. I like to have that one we had before. We go to exposure. How I said already before, I use that one that's a little bit brighter, and save it, and we go back, and here we go. Okay, what we now lost now, this little peak, what I wanted to have. Oops, she's peeking here outside. Okay, yes, here that was now really a lot to explain. I hope you can use that one time. And I hope I could help you with smart objects a little bit, and I'm gonna finish this layout that we can go to the next one, because I need to get ready, because someone will visit me soon, and I think she will be here in the next 20 minutes, and we record already 1 hour, and I'm on the third layout. So yes, we need to go now a little bit more faster with the other templates. Okay, I'm gonna save that how it is. Oh, I wanted to add a word art. Nope, wrong one. Well, it's in the elements here, and element folders. Maybe this word cloud would look fun. I like the color one. Copy, paste, and we can do that with the smart object, with everything. When we go now here and convert to smart object, now we can always move that around, and we have that how it is. And also here we can change. It opens in a new layer. We add here some layer style, close it, and it's just perfect. I think it's really nice when you have a lot of stuff going on your page, that you can work on different different objects a little bit better when they are in a separate file when you open them. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, we add here a little bit. That's nothing. That's better. And we change here the opacity. Okay. This is something very experimental, I would say. Nah. So we attach that here. And this one we move around. Bar. So, okay. Something. Yes. Okay. Save it. Next one. Okay. We close that. And we go back to the templates. And you can see we have 3 templates and already 1 hour of talking. Here, that's the title and I think we need here nothing big to do. We have here, I can use an already created nope, that's exactly in the middle. We use which one? I think that one. I like that one, and I think it's perfect with the colors. Oof. This happens when you click always wild around. Okay, that one. Maybe we can change a little bit the green. We go again to, we open the swatches, and then we go again to the adjustment, and we going to use replacement color, and we click here on this turquoise and change it into this more mint color, and immediately it perfectly coordinates now with the whole collection. And maybe we move the cluster a little bit around, and we can replace the art journal with a word art from here, from the elements word art, and we can use full time as a word art and place that here. It's just underneath the clusters, so we have that on top of it, and that looks like a little bit more dimensional. Maybe we can leave it in black, or we go to the styles, we choose the color styles and change, whoops, we need to have the, okay, that one, that purple looks also nice, the red is also nice, coordinates here with the red button, and I think we are done. The text we can place on top here, and that is now our autumn title. You can change also the frame with it, you can change the whole frame's color over here, but I think I like that one. Yes, that's bright and nice. That's all. Title done. Close it. Next one. Template number. Now we go into the weekly templates. Also here in this collection, I have all these round corners of the frames. That's different. In my previous collection, they always had this edges, and now we have those round corners. And let's pick one photo for this. Only one photo we use in that, and it should be we use that one. Also, we have this problem that the color doesn't coordinate perfectly. Copy paste, and I'm going to the mask here in the background, and what I now did, copy paste the image in its original file, and immediately now I go to convert to smart object. Okay, so I'm gonna clip that over here. Press Alt, hold mouse and move it up. Now it makes a copy. You see, it stays here because of the because I hold the Alt key, and now it made a copy, and I can clip it on the second mask. And the same we do here with the mask 2. Clip it. Now we have it attached to the frame. One. Sorry. That's what I not want. Okay. Next one, clip it. Ooh, I'm too fast. Okay, same image, okay? Clipped 4 times. And we have a smart object. So this is a very important info about smart objects. You have copied the smart object 4 times. They are linked together. If you change now one of those 4 images, it changed in all your clipped masks. Let's see what I'm talking about. We go on the little icon here, double click, it opens in a new window as a PSB file, and now we're going to change the color. That it coordinates again perfectly with our collection. Choose the layer. Okay, we use here that maybe, and we go to the swatches and make it a little bit I don't want now that. Okay, let's leave it how it is now. This is something what you need to try out. And I'm gonna save now again the smart object, close it, and look at it. All four clipped images. You have that here one, here, here, and here. 4 times, and in every clipped mask it changed the image. What you can now do, you can link it, click with the command and link it, so you can now move it around. Maybe we can turn it a little bit. Maybe we make it a little bit smaller. But you have all 4 images that they hold together. Okay? Let's move up the color burn and see what happens when we use that. Oh, I like that one. That one is better. Okay. I will leave this template this way. Only attach now here the images. You can for sure change the background, add here another solid paper. You can change here the overlay here in a different with a style for that one. Or change the color, or leave it, or change the opacity. So it's up to you what you do with all the elements. You can attach some arty bits to make it more or fuller if you like. So there are a lot of ways to play further with a template. But for me now, is that one okay? I can use this one for my previews, how it is, and it's not too much changed for my preview from the original file. It's often that when you see as a customer that the preview looks totally different, that you can't see what the original template will look. Okay, here we go. We have the next one, week 39. I need to hurry a bit. We have here paint, we have here a color burn, we have here paint strokes, we have a lot of text, and let's see what we can add here. Picture here, maybe that one is nice. Copy. That's not very big, that photo. And let's see. Okay, we attach it here, and maybe on the red one as well. Oh, I always hit the wrong. Okay, this is now, that looks nice. I think it also coordinates with the color from the collection. We have here this little bit mint color in here. Maybe the blue isn't that what coordinates. And what you have now here, you don't have, what Anna did is to made a smart object. Okay. If I now want to change the color of both layers, I can't change it that it replaces in each of the photos the same way. What we can do now is we delete, we go to the layer, and then we go to convert to smart object and copy those this image into the right direction. So we have that now. Click on the layer icon again, that it opens, and then we change here again the color of, ooh, looks interesting. Okay, so we have it again here, that we have changed now in every image we have already duplicated as a smart object, that and we change the color here. What does the color burn say? It's here very purple, very pinkish. Also here we work with the replacement color, and now we have it more purple. Maybe it's too purple, and we change it and make it a little bit softer and change here the saturation down. So now we have it a nice coordination, and I think that's totally fine for me for my preview. I'm gonna save it, I'm gonna close that one, and I'm going to the next template as well. So we still have 3 to go. I need to check my, okay. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images, and what I like to have now is I want to have in those 4 masks the same image, and here a different one. I always start with that one on the most bottom layer with the image. We go to our images, and we need a portrait photo, heterogena, I don't know, I can't say this word. Okay, place it. No. Okay. Also here, I placed it, and immediately I go to convert to smart object. And of course, this really works only with Photoshop CC, and it works not with Photoshop Elements, this with the smart object. And it's really something you need to learn how to use it. Okay, we placed the first one, we clip that image, I duplicate it, next one, and I'm gonna duplicate it again, and oops, I'm clicking too wild around. Okay, we have a blue image now, doesn't coordinate again with our collection. Open it, the smart object, change the color again here with the replace color. over here, and we can make it purple. Oh, this is cool. Okay, perfect. Save it, and it replaces in every steps, in every version of the image. What we going to use now? Maybe that one. That looks nice. Copy, and oops, I want to have it on that mask. 4, and clip it. Perfectly coordinates everything, the color with the images and everything. I'm done with that layout, and I think I explained a lot already now in the previous layouts that I will not have too much info here in here. I only would like to show you now some of that we had learned yet now before in those next layouts. Okay, what do we have now here? Maybe I think we need here a person, a face, and we go to my one stock folder, and I like that one. This dancing beauty in the field, copy paste, and we're going to make a convert to smart object, and we can now turn that around, and we clip that one perfectly. We leave the colors how they are. This sky looks nice, it coordinates perfect, and also this neutral tones here. I think we don't need to change anything on that one. Now we have the second, and we use that second image here. And now what we have in this image, it's too much green. Make it smaller, way smaller. We clip it, and it's a lot of green here. So what we can do now, this is the original, and now we make duplicate the image, that we have a second layer, that we don't destroy now the first layer. Adjustment, and we go to match color, and we go to source, and we choose the okay, we open that one, the smart object. So we have that one. Now we need to take care. So we have that one, it's the PSB, and this is the open smart object, and we like to have a little bit the tone, the blue tone maybe on that image. Maybe it works, maybe not. Match color, we choose PSB1. Oh, I think the luminance is too high, too much. Fade. Nope. No, it doesn't work at all in that one. Okay, no problem. We use now the replacement color, and pick here the green. Click on the green, pick here that one, and maybe the brown. It's all, you see, it works not always. But nevertheless, I'm going to use now this green, and I slide down. You see now? Nope. Let's try. Okay, that's much better. But it's not perfect. Okay, but the green is now really softened down, and I think it's better than before. Look, yes, yes, it is. Okay, we have those two images. Now let's see what we can do with that one on top. For that, we go back to this folder, and let's see what we can use here. I think that's more a background. Yes, it's okay. Let's try something else. We have here those liquid watercolor, and let's attach here this image. You see these little sparkles coming up here? That's beautiful. That's really nice. This is something, it's trying. Everything is trying, and not only do or use whatever you have in your what you do regularly. Try to change things. What now here is the what not coordinates perfect is this orange here in this in the color burn. We go to the color burn now, and we pick that one. Let's, nope, happens nothing. Okay. We have here this in the watercolor. Yeah, here it is. You see here? Let's change this watercolor layer with a style. You see? We start to... Yes, that's better. And you see the color burn, when you turn off the color burn, changes a lot. Overlay. Oh, that's now much better. And what is now a little bit disturbing are from the cluster the colors, and now we're going to again to the replacement. We pick that color here, and we go to the swatches, and let's see what happens when we do it a little bit softer with the softer colors. And look at it, it's really one click, and everything harmonies much more better. That's all for that template, and I'm gonna save it now, and we are going to this is the longest template video I've recorded as so far. I hope it's not too boring, and I hope you enjoyed it. So we are on the last one. I really like that one, especially this glitter part here. It's popping out. It's really it looks like liquid glitter here. I think I will only attach here a photo and nothing more, because I like the composition of everything what I've done so far in this template. What you can do now is later do a solid paper in the background of what you like, or only... Do I have in the... Nope. Let's go to the photos. I want that one again. No, that one. We didn't use that one. I think that's perfect with the glitter. Let's do that in the background. Oh, you see what happened? Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that I like that. Now we need a nice image of a person. What we can add here. Here we have one, and on that one I have already now open. Okay, copy, and we could click on the mask, copy it in and make a smart object that we don't lose any of the resolution, that we can, and place it. Done. This week, September style, we changed that into white. You can see that's also fine. Maybe we can add here also a glitter effect. Nope. 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 I think the bright one is, and change here, the opacity is always going up to. I'm happy with that. Really, 2 images and actually you are done playing. The styles are really that one, perfect. Now you could overwrite the text and really the page is done and you can go to the next one. Okay, I am through. 9, we overworked now 9 templates, and I think you learned a lot with how to use smart objects, what they do, a little bit of a clue. I think you can you got now, and replacement color, and how to use the match color. I hope you enjoyed this video now. It was long, but I think very informative. Stay tuned, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Have a happy time. Bye.